intermittent fasting continues, and I started my food consumption with a berry smoothie and some kiwis from the organic store. And then, thinking about my clothes, I need to travel to Sweden tomorrow. I found the clothes that I bought from UK, the purple, the jumper that I got, it had flint on it. Just one spot on top of my hip. And so I'm sending them back. They have an absolutely excellent service. So you send it to this free post address. You put whatever you don't like in there. You send it. There's no postal, and they'll either reimburse you or they'll send you a new item. I like this item, but I just don't want the fabric to be tattered under a week's wear. So I've done it already once, and yeah, no questions asked. They'll replace your stuff, and I think they have a how do I fit my fingers in here? 6 months policy. Yeah, I need to come further. 6 months policy regarding any item that they'll, replace it. And they're £25 a piece, the kind of formal shirts. It's a no-brainer. You can go to the cheapest store in Finland, Dressman or whatever, and it will cost you an arm and a leg. So, looking smart, I'm actually saving money for the family. And it also has a thing to do with my condition. I clearly have a sensation that when I look smart, I look better, I put some effort towards my own appearance, then it somehow picks you up. You're not so easily, how do I say, if you're in these kind of clothes, it's easy to slump into this life is bad. But then when you're dressed in a smart way, brief update. Feeling shaky, and I walked from Pikku Robertin katu to where we meet on Korkeavuoren katu. And as soon as if I take my eyes off where I'm going and what I'm walking towards, I kind of bounce into, I noticed I was bouncing into the kids. So that's not good. Slight weakness, nothing tremendously big. Went to the Tamarin, the Thai restaurant. I had a green curry. I always have that. I normally have it with chicken. It is their most spicy dish, and I kind of, it's a bit of a giggle. It has, you know, there's a small amount of heat in the dish, but nothing to write home about. I've been eating in restaurants. I've been eating vegetarian, skipped fish dishes, which is a bit of a struggle to me. But if and when I get stuff sorted out, then I'll start introducing, for example, chicken or fish into my diet and see what happens. Yeah. Grease-free. Does spirit burn? Jesus talks about, I wish that you would be on fire. Where does the Bible say spirit burn? These are the questions that I ponder when I listen to worship music or hear sermons. Where can you find that in the Bible? Bereans. They were interested when Paul preached. Could they find it in the scriptures? So there's a precedence for actually being interested whether spirit burns or not. I think it's a good song, but then again, I'll have my coffee and then I'll join the rest of the congregation downstairs. They're congregating there. And I came up here to have some peace and quiet to record. Got a text message before the meeting from Hannah that mentioned or that stated that the church is organizing a prayer meeting for people with serious health issues, and I was asked to join. I'm glad that the church is up in arms in relation to people being sick in our church. For example, we have Kai Talvio, who's been... I still remember when he was walking about and he was kind of more active, but now I think he holds the world record in open brain surgery, which is absolutely crazy. If you, for some reason, feel like you've got it bad or you're feeling sorry for yourself, go talk to Guy. There was a funny story about him. He knew the doctor well, and I think was it 11 or 13, but somewhere, between 8 and 7. You know how they have these cloths when they dry blood, when you bleed, when you're under surgery. Well, surgery number 7, the doctor forgot a cloth in there, and then surgery number 8, the doctor found his cloth and removed it. And we were talking with God that if it would be an American society or something like that, the doctor would be sued and Kai would get masses of money. But here he gets good treatment. I've been negative about doctors in some of these posts, but truth of the matter is, especially surgery and stuff like that, and doing infants, how we nurse them to life, it's absolutely astonishing, the work that we do in Finland, with it not costing an arm and a leg. But there are certain areas that doctors who think that they're gods, if they don't know the answer, then they still need to pretend that they do. I feel that they don't have an open mind. For example, my condition there. Okay. Where was I? I lost my train of thought. So yeah, the church has a lot of people. Kai Talvio is one of them, and I bet there's gazillions other that I'm not privy to. I know that I'm one of them, but it's good that the church is getting up in arms, praying against them, because this is a foe that was beaten, defeated over 2,000 years ago at the whipping post, as the Bible clearly states, that by his wounds we were healed. So the cross was for our sins, and the whipping was for our sickness and illness and stuff like that. It is a defeated foe, but our bodies have not catched up to this reality. Satan is true to his nature. He's a liar and he's a cheater. And even in the case of sicknesses, he's cheated the majority, most of human beings by saying, here's this sickness, take it please. And we as people, we are more than willing to pick these things up. But truth of the matter is, Jesus is King.